Welcome to Microsoft Excel Essentials course. Well, let's learn a bit about Microsoft Excel before going into our first lesson. Let's learn about what we have in the overview. We welcome you to the world of Microsoft Excel, where data transforms into sight and calculations become a breeze. This course introduction to Microsoft Excel is your gateway to mastering one of the most powerful spreadsheet tools available. Whether you're a beginner or seeking to refine your skills, this course will equip you with the essential knowledge to navigate Excel confidently. Now, we have to learn about what Microsoft Excel is. Microsoft Excel is a robust spreadsheet application that allows you to organize, analyze, and visualize data. It provides a versatile platform for tasks ranging from simple data entry to complex financial modeling. Excel's intuitive interface and extensive set of features make it an indispensable tool for professionals, students, and anyone who can deal with numbers and information. Now, we're going to learn about the course format. There are going to be three parts: modules, interactive learning, and practical application. The course is divided into modules, each focusing on a specific aspect of Excel functionality. In interactive learning, we're going to engage with video tutorials, hand-on exercises, and real-world examples to refine your understanding. And in our practical application, there are going to be a couple of class projects which you'll be applying your skills to real-world scenarios, ensuring that you can transfer your newfound knowledge to your daily tasks. Now, what are the prerequisites? No prior Excel experience is necessary. This course is designed to accommodate beginners, and by the end, you'll be equipped with a solid foundation in Excel proficiency. Who should enroll? Well, if you're a professional and seeking to enhance your spreadsheet skills, you're welcome. Students preparing for academic and professional use, and anyone eager to unlock the potential of Microsoft Excel. Now, let's turn on Microsoft Excel and know about its interface. When you open up Microsoft Excel from your desktop or wherever from your PC, you will basically see an interface like this. Okay? Now, there are a couple of things you have to learn. Now, if you have no experience, then you are in the right place. Now, first off, let's start off with our ribbons. You can see these are the ribbons named File, Home, Insert, Draw, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, Review, View, Developer, and Help. Let's start off with knowing about our File tab or our File ribbon. There are also a couple of things over here. You can see when you want to open up any new document, or let's say an Excel spreadsheet, you're going to go off on Home or our File ribbon and then start from over here by selecting your own workbook, whichever one you want. You can also see that there is an option called Recent and Pinned. Well, the recent ones contain all of the Excel spreadsheets that you've recently worked on. And in the pinned one, you can pin any spreadsheet and work on it whenever you want. It just helps you to find out the exact spreadsheet you want to work on. Let's say I'm going to pin this one. When I click on it, then when you go off to pinned, you will basically find it right over here. And you can also unpin it after you're done with it. You can see over here that there are a couple of templates which you will be able to use. Well, these are not just it. You can also get a ton of templates from Microsoft template, or let's say Microsoft website. Now, when you are connected to your internet, you can click on more templates and it will give you more templates, but make sure that you're connected to your Microsoft account and also you have stable net. Now you can see that there are a couple of them over here, but this is just not it. You can also see that there is this option over here which helps you to search for templates online. There are also categories according to your need. Let's say you want to make a business-related spreadsheet. You want to make a list-related spreadsheet, or even a budget, chart, calendar, or even a presentation. It allows you to find whichever one is required or you need for your job. Let's say I want something called or categorized as budgets. I'm going to click on budgets and it's going to search up all according to this budget category, and you can use whichever one you want. Let's say you want this. The first thing you're going to do is click on it, and it will give you a preview how it looks like. And if you want to use it, you can double click on it or press on Create. It will download the template on your PC and also apply it directly to Microsoft Excel. Therefore, you don't have to work extra for making this own template, or let's say this presentation. What you have to do over here is just place in your own data and then you're good to go. So as I don't need it right now, I'm going to do is cut this off. Now I'm going to go off the File tab again, or File ribbon. You can also use whichever one you want according to your desire. Now let's go off to this new option. Well, the new option is specifically the same thing which we showed you when we click on More Templates. You will be able to find out whichever template you want. Even if you want to search something, let's say I'm going to search for something orange. Hit on enter and it's going to search up that specific one for you. Well, let's say I'm going to type in presentation. Hit on enter and it's going to give you presentation based templates. Now you know how this new option works. Then we have is this open option. From this open option, you will be able to open up whichever file you have on your computer, also on your drive. So one thing you have to keep that in mind is that it doesn't connect to Google Drive or anything. It has its own specific drive called OneDrive. If you want to have the access to it, you have to stay connected to the internet and also your Microsoft account. You can click on OneDrive and then you have to sign up and then you will be able to use it. You can get access from it from whichever device you have. Let's say a phone, TV, or even your PC or your laptop. Then we have is this PC. You can search up whichever folder in your PC and open up the specific file you want to open up and start working on. Then we have is add a place. There are two types of drive for your workspace. Let's say one is for just personal, which is OneDrive, and another one is for OneDrive for business. You can use whichever one you want according to your need. And the last one we have is browse. Well, the browse basically helps you to pop up an interface where you'll be able to go through any drive in your PC and any file and find out that specific one. So basically this option allows you to and helps you to find out that specific document or specific worksheet you have on your PC to open it up. Because if you have anything saved and you want to start working on it again, you can open it up directly from over here or click on the specific file you want to open. Then we have this info, save, and save as. Okay, we're going to go through them later on, but this basically helps you to go through a lot of them and we will give you individual lessons on each and every one of them. Then we have is print, share, export, publish, and then close. It just helps you to just close up Microsoft Excel. And there we have is account, feedback, and options. Well, you'll basically be able to edit or customize your own interface or your workspace by going through this options tab. I'm going to cut this off. Now let's go off to this home tab or our home ribbon. Now you can see that we have this line over here. This is basically the margin. When you print up any specific page, only this part is going to be selected up till I-47. So this is specifically one page. So now you know how this interface works. In home, you will basically find clipboard, font, alignment, number, style, cells, and editing. We're going to go through each tools, but as this is just the introduction part, we're going to know which tool can you find in which tab or which ribbon. Now in insert, you will be able to apply tables, add in illustrations, add in add-ins, which are extensions, also used for increasing the functionality of Microsoft Excel. Let's say when you are working on any software and you want more functionality, either you go to another software and then apply the same thing after you get the results on Excel or maybe other software. But when you have this add-in option, we will be able to add in extensions such as other softwares directly on Microsoft Excel and then work on it at the same time you are using Microsoft Excel. Then we have is charts, which you'll be able to apply to, 3D map, line and columns, which are spark lines, which is also kind of related to charts. Then we have is filters. You can apply links, also hyperlinks. Then we have is this text option where you'll be able to customize your text. And the end, we have symbols. And as you can see that a couple of these options have this arrow. You will click on it and you will basically see that there are more options and you'll be able or gain access to more options and advanced tools on specific boxes. Now let's go off to draw. You'll be able to draw anything on your Microsoft Excel spreadsheet so that you can customize it according to your desire. Then we have is page layout. Any page customization or page setup, you will gain access through this tab. You can see you'll be able to apply themes, fix up your size, orientation, margins, even your background and your print tiles. You can select specific tiles for printing. Then you can also scale it, and you also have this sheet option, how you're going to view it. You can see grid lines. I clicked on view and I can see the grid lines. And if I click on it, it will disappear and reappear again. And you also have headings. You can make it visible or invisible if you want to. Then we have is this arrange. Well, this is similar to selection pane in other Microsoft softwares, such as documents, or let's say Word, and also presentation, which is PowerPoint. Then we have is this formulas. Well, Microsoft Excel has a set of formulas and function which you'll be able to use to make your work a lot more easier. And if you forget any of the formulas, you will gain access through here. They are also categorized in specific boxes. You can see that there are financial, logical, text, date, lookup, math, and more functions over here, which are web compatibility, information, cube, engineering, and also statistical. Well, there are also advanced and also basics. There are also defining names, which is called the name manager. You can specify any range of data into a specific name so that you can find it whenever you want. Then we have is formula auditing. You can also audit formulas whenever you want by going through this section. You can fiddle with it whenever you want. You can also watch a window. Okay. Then we also have calculation. You can also do calculations from over here. You can fix it up automatically or also manual. We most of the time keep it automatic because it gives you, exact results or, perfect results most of the time. Then we have is this data option. In our data option, we have transforming data, queries, sort and filter, data tools, forecast, and outlines. Well, these are most of the time used for data validation and also data entry. So you can go through them whenever you want to. Then we have is this review. In a review, there are also a couple of things such as language, insights, accessibilities, proofing, protect, and ink. We're going to go through them later on in this course. Then we have is view. If you want to view up your worksheet or spreadsheet after you're done working on it, then you can zoom out and check whatever fault there is and also fix it up for print, And then we have is this developer option. In our developer option, we have code, add-ins, control, and XML. Well, these are a bit advanced, so we're not going to go through them, okay? And then at the end, we have is help. So now we know about all the tabs and ribbons Microsoft Excel has to offer. So in our first lesson, we're going to learn about a couple of things. And we're going to start off by knowing how we can save data in Microsoft Excel. So let's move on to our first lesson of Microsoft Excel, and hope you learned everything about this lesson.